Welcome back to Bike Beat, where rubber meets the road and performance meets passion. Today, we're diving into one of the boldest, brawniest power cruisers on the market, the 2025 Suzuki Boulevard M109F. If muscle bikes are your thing, buckle in, because this machine isn't just about looking tough, it delivers power, presence, and performance in one wicked package. Let's start with what hits you first, the design. Suzuki has taken its already iconic M109 platform and sharpened it into the M109F, giving us a more aggressive, modernized cruiser that blends raw muscle bike DNA with futuristic styling cues. You've got a low-slung, stretched-out profile, massive rear tire, a 240mm beast, and a redesigned headlamp unit that looks like it belongs on a sci-fi war machine. The bike's bodywork flows seamlessly, with sculpted side panels, a subtly integrated tail section, and a tank that practically dares you to grip it. Suzuki's done a brilliant job keeping the visual weight low while highlighting the muscular stance. From any angle, the M109F is pure intimidation. Whether it's parked or on the move, it demands attention, and it gets it. Under the hood, or rather, under that sculpted fuel tank, is where things really get exciting. The heart of the 2025 M109F is a beastly 1,783 cubic centimeters, liquid-cooled, V-twin engine. This is a long-stroke powerhouse that churns out brutal torque across the rev range. Suzuki's engineers have updated the fuel injection mapping and revised the intake system for better throttle response and smoother power delivery. The result? A cruiser that pulls hard off the line and keeps surging effortlessly into highway speeds, with a sound that's pure V-twin thunder. Expect around 125 horsepower and a stump-pulling 160 Nm of torque, numbers that are right at home in the muscle cruiser territory. And it's not just raw power, the M109F's engine is surprisingly refined. Dual counterbalancers keep vibrations in check, making long rides more comfortable without sacrificing that visceral V-twin character. But the M109F isn't just a straight-line bully. Suzuki's revised chassis geometry gives it improved stability and surprisingly agile handling for a bike this size. It still weighs in over 700 pounds wet, but the center of gravity is low, and the suspension has been tweaked with updated show of forks up front and a link-type monoshock in the rear. The ride is firm, confident, and planted, ideal for aggressive cruising, but still comfortable enough for long hauls. Braking has also seen an upgrade, with dual 310mm front discs grabbed by radial-mounted 4-piston calipers, and a single disc in the rear. ABS is standard, and the system is tuned well for cruiser-style performance, not too intrusive but ready to step in when needed. And for those who ride hard, the upgraded brakes provide solid feedback and stopping power you can trust. In terms of tech, the 2025 M109F walks a fine line between modern and mechanical. You won't find flashy touchscreens or riding modes here, and that's intentional. Suzuki's kept it clean, analog-digital combo dash with a large rev counter up top and a digital speedo tucked into the tank. You get essential info: gear position, fuel gauge, trip meters, without distracting from the ride. Traction control is present in a single-level mode, mainly to help manage torque on loose surfaces or rain-slicked roads. Cruise control and LED lighting round out the modern touches, with full LED units front and rear that add to the bike's premium vibe. Now, let's talk comfort. The M109F's ergonomics lean toward the performance end of the cruiser spectrum. You've got forward controls, wide drag-style handlebars, and a low seat height around 27.8 inches, which makes flat footing easy despite the bike's girth. The seat is reshaped for better support and less tailbone fatigue, and pillion accommodations are minimal but usable. It's not your go-to touring machine, but it's more than capable of chewing up hundreds of miles in a day with style. As for the price? Suzuki's managed to keep things competitive. The 2025 Boulevard M109F starts at around $15,499, depending on region and trim. That puts it squarely in the mix with other heavyweight cruisers, but few offer the same blend of muscle, reliability, and Japanese engineering. One of the M109F's unique selling points is its unapologetic identity. This bike doesn't try to be a Harley, it doesn't chase the European luxury cruiser crowd, it does its own thing. And what it does is deliver thunderous performance in a package that's surprisingly refined, undeniably bold, and unmistakably Suzuki. For riders who want something that stands out from the sea of V-twins, but still crave classic muscle bike torque and that visceral road presence, the M109F is a rare gem. In a world moving increasingly toward electronic aids and filtered experiences, the 2025 Suzuki Boulevard M109F feels like a throwback in the best way. It's mechanical, muscular, and made for riders who want to feel every twist of the throttle and every inch of the road. It's not just a cruiser, it's a statement. That's it for today's Bike Beat breakdown. If you're into big bore V-twins, but don't want to follow the herd, the M109F should be high on your test ride list. Hit the comments and let us know what you think. Would you ride this beast, or is there another muscle cruiser in your sights? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more bike reviews, breakdowns, and two-wheeled stories from the road. Until next time, ride safe and ride loud.